Hey guys, it's your own boy, the one and only Great Dane, back with day 780, Star Drop opening, and as you guys can probably tell by the background music, we have a pretty interesting event going on in the game. We'll get to that in a second, so let's see what we have. Starting with a rare of 25 power points, and a super rare of 100 coins, and a super rare of 100 coins again. And again, if you can't tell by the backgrounds, the event we have going on is the Ziggy Early Access Challenge. Again, I'm not really sure what you'd call this exactly, but essentially, again, I'd suggest checking out the video for the Ziggy release as well, just because, again, good animation, pretty cool music. Saw it myself already. But if we happen to the actual mode selection, and you can see we still have the Brawl-o-ween bosses, but again, noticeably, the Candy Rush is actually gone. And again, I had a feeling, and I know, yes, in yesterday's video, or the video before this, I did say I didn't think it would be going away, but then I thought about it, and I remembered that, again, I'm pretty sure Brawl Stars already posted that this, new brawler events, that's what they're calling it, would be coming into the game the next day. So I did make sure to use up the last 2 days worth of Sugar Rush, and again, that was enough to get me up to about 16 trick boxes, including the free one in the shop I haven't claimed yet. So again, hopefully by the end of the events I should at least be able to get about 500 more candy pieces. Again, it's gonna definitely take longer and be a bit more difficult to do without Sugar Rush, but we do have the new Brawler Ziggy Early Access Challenge in the game right now. Again, I don't really feel the need to explain it, as it's going to be basically the exact same thing as Mina's events. And again, assuming it is exactly the same, it means that you can actually play Ziggy in this challenge while using your tickets. But again, I really have to warn you guys, from what I've seen, Ziggy is incredibly underwhelming in game, even if you play him really well. I really just do not suggest you play Ziggy again. I haven't used him at all, mind you, so this is just again, my perspective based on what I've seen. But again, I just go with the brawlers that you already know are really good in the game modes, and if you suspect you have bad randoms, again, just try and drop your connection or leave the match before it starts, just so you don't have to waste tickets with bad players. Again, I'll be playing with randoms again, of course, because who doesn't like a good challenge? But anyway, besides the brawler event, again, we also had that mirror event where you can try Ziggy beforehand, but again, if you do, you'll probably see, or I guess you could even do it in the training area, you'll see that he's really not that powerful. In fact, his best use case, from what I've seen, is apparently 5v5, which you're obviously not going to be doing in the actual event. So again, I really suggest you don't use Ziggy again, because you're not going to have experience playing him, and apparently, unlike Mina, he's just not that good on release. So anyway, we have Volley Brawl, Tiger Leap, Brawl Hockey, Bouncy Bowl, Brawl Ball 5v5, Siberian Standoff, as well as Brawl Arena, Arena of Glory. Again, really nothing too crazy going on there. For the daily streak, day 188, we have the fortune do or do not, there is no try, and it's more of a proverb than actual fortune, a piece of wisdom, I might go as far to say. But again, funnily enough, in the actual section for Ziggy, if you scroll over, you can see the Spike Sock Easter egg. And I just find it funny, you can scroll this far off the side of the screen for some reason. There's nothing over there, but you can. And again, I'm assuming we have about the exact same amount of time to get Ziggy as Mina. In fact, again, I think it was a week. We might actually have more time. Either that or it's exactly the same, by the way. Again, don't expect to get Ziggy easily because, again, you still need to get 14 boxes and 2 wins gets you a box. So, again, you're going to need at least 28 wins. You get 3 tickets a day. Oh man, I know this actually might be significantly harder than the last one because we don't have a well, I haven't seen this, but we don't have a YouTube post where we can get a free Ziggy box like we were able to with Mina. So in order to get Ziggy guaranteed, again, you have 30 tickets over 10 days. You need to win 28 of those matches. You can only lose twice this entire event if you want to guaranteed get Ziggy. And even if you don't care about Ziggy, because again, he's a pretty underwhelming brawler right now, besides saving credits from getting him, there's actually a chance you get the legendary skin for Draco. I believe it's called Dread Knight Draco. So again, I don't have that skin, and I'd certainly like to try getting it, so of course I'll be trying my best in this challenge with randoms. We'll see what happens. And I'll try to follow my own advice. Again, try not to play with underleveled or just, well, I mean, you can never really tell if they're going to be good at the game just from the choosing screen, but yeah, again, sometimes you can tell if they're picking a weird brawler or underleveled brawler. You might just want to leave the match before it starts. If we hop over to the shop, here's to have Kaizu Kenji offer and that free pumpkin box or trick box. To have those wacky value packs for some reason. The shop has been bombarded with Ziggy box offers. Again, I would hope not to have to buy any of these, but I would definitely rather buy one of these, I think, than one of the trick boxes, because even if I don't get all the skins this time around, again, I'm sure there's probably some, at least what they're claiming to be exclusive spray. In fact, I think I can still check right now. Yeah, it's just a piece of candy. Obviously, I'd like to get it, but I don't think it's as big a deal if I don't. I'd rather try and get the free credit value from getting Ziggy guaranteed, but again, there's no extra box to bail you out for another 2 wins, so you really do need to win 28 of the 30 matches, so man, it's going to be really difficult if you're playing with randoms. That's really all I can say. You just have to try really, really hard, but again, of course, that's not to threat too much because you have to remember that there's always just the chance that you randomly pull them out of one of the Ziggy boxes anyway. Again, I got really lucky last time from the Mina box. I think it was literally like the last one or second to last one that I opened that I got her. So again, you just can't give up hope throughout the event. You just have to keep trying no matter what, and hopefully you'll get the character if that's what you care about, or brawler, I guess. Anyway, just have Mecha Crow. We have that Robo Spike offer, but again, unfortunately, I don't have the bling. I just have all the hyperchargers, of course. Still have that offer for power points. Again, I don't know who's buying that. I have daily freebie at 15 coins, as well as 60 XP doublers. But again, I don't think anything else too crazy is going on. So as of today, I have 12,470 XP doublers and 188,825 power points. Again, just absolutely ridiculous. But again, I'm interested to know, are you guys going to be playing this with randoms or dedicated team comp? Are you excited that this Ziggy release is out right now? Again, it doesn't even feel too long since Mina's been out, but something else I've noticed, or at least heard, is that the actual, I don't know if it shows it, you have to scroll all the way down, is that Ziggy's actual release isn't for another 18 days, so if you do manage to get him from this early access, you'll have him a bit longer than people who got Mina, at least like an extra 8 days it looks like after the event ends, or an extra week. They're not just going to release him right after the event ends like they did with Mina to get him for credits, so that's just another incentive, I would say, to try and get him early to flex or show off or whatever. So again, let me know what you think. Do you think he's a good brawler in the meta right now? Again, from what I've seen, he really isn't. And just again, let me know if you guys are sad or happy to see the candy rush out of the game right now. Again, I think they just wanted to put the focus more on the Ziggy event. I think that's the only reason they took it out. And at the same time, I think hopefully using these 3 tickets daily will be less grindy than dropping and gaining trophies on Mina to try and give myself the best chances to get more candy. So again, I still have to use the 3 tickets daily, but I think this should be at least semi-exciting. Again, I'll try my best. Try not to get the bad randoms. But other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.